I'm gonna love you.
Alright, welcome back YouTube to another episode of Call of Duty World War II Veteran Walkthrough Mission number 9. So, just a heads up, there are 2 heroic actions in this mission if you are still interested in those. I'm not too sure if there is an achievement / trophy for getting all of them, but if you're a completionist, then here it is for you. So we're going to start off with Pearson telling us to go give this other unit some ammo. In case if you don't know where you're going, I think if you press the select button, which is like the 2 little squares, it'll pretty much tell you where to go. So what's going to happen is you're going to go there, they're going to make a couple of jokes, and then a couple of the Nazi soldiers are going to pop out ahead. This is why you have a sniper. There should be maybe somewhere from like 4 to 5 guys. Take down the first one, and then they should also kind of start going down the hill. So it should be pretty easy. Take him down, and then there should be 1 guy left. They're going to tell you, okay, it's clear, and then they're going to tell you to kind of scout around real quick. And then that's when they're going to tell you that there's going to be 1 running. He's going to be more to your right, so just heads up on that. Just shouldn't be too hard after that. And then that should be it. And then after that, you have to go back to report to Pearson. I think to tell him that this is what happened. And once again, just press select, and it'll show you the way, just in case if you don't know how to get there. And the moment you get there, there's gonna be a cutscene. So just I'm gonna skip the cutscene again. If you are new, I try to skip all the cutscenes and just kind of show you like the main fighting scenes, so that it's not a 30-minute video, and instead it's like a 14-minute video. So this is where the convoy comes in, and everyone's happy, like yay, fresh boots, fresh coats, and then all of a sudden mortars start hitting you guys. So this is kind of all not cutscene, but I guess played out. I don't think you can actually die. I mean, you'll take damage, but I don't think it's like anything that can kill you. But anyway, just hit to the spot right there, and you should be good. And then a little cutscene's gonna happen, but yeah. Alright, so after the cutscene, you're gonna have to regroup with Pearson, and again, press select if you don't know where to go. I know it's I think I got confused in this part. I was like, okay. But what you have to do next is you have to go with Howard, I believe his name is, which is the engineer. A little cutscene's gonna happen, but then after that, you have to go to this house. You won't be getting shot at this point, so it's pretty good. But the whole point is to try to defend him so that he can fix the radio. So first thing you want to do is actually do not shoot. Actually, first of all, help him out with the radio, because it's under some plywood or something, or like a piece of wood. So help him first, and then basically just kind of pick off whatever you can see. I don't think there's a certain amount of enemies you have to kill. I think it's more of a timed little fight again. Actually, I wouldn't even recommend being there too much. Just be careful, because there are some soldiers that do approach you, like this guy right here, that get up pretty close. But I would actually see more to your left, as you'll see in just a little bit. Again, if you have smoke grenades, just throw them, because like I mentioned, it's more of a time. You'll get checkpoints pretty good, so it shouldn't be too hard. Might want to face that way, like I said, because that's kind of where they're kind of shooting him, as you can tell right there. I got hit, but I wasn't really dying, so that was a little weird. This is still in veteran, so just believe me, as you'll see in just a little bit anyways. And then Howard is going to tell you that it's done, and then after that, just straight out go to the radio, and then that's when you're gonna start using the fighter pilots. So that's gonna be a pretty good experience right there. Alright, so now that we are in the fighter pilot, basically what's gonna happen is you're gonna face 2 different enemy pilot waves, which I think both consist of 8 enemy pilots per wave. So here's just a little heads up. Here's me actually playing on veteran. I know like the previous little section where I was getting shot wasn't really affecting me. But my number 1 tip is to actually focus on the plane that you are trying to kill, okay? There's like 8 of them. Your teammates are actually going to help you out, so my tip is just to focus on that one that you are shooting, okay? A little tip is if you are chasing behind them and they are kind of, swerving to left and right, try shooting a little bit ahead of them. Okay, don't shoot right at them because you're gonna be missing. Unless you're right behind them, then shoot them, you know, right at them. But if they're like swerving and all that, just do that. Again, there is an achievement slash trophy if you do end up killing, I think 8 of them, if I'm not mistaken. So try doing that. Remember, in the first little section, it tells you if you pull the left analog stick back, you make tighter turns. So that's actually gonna help you out a lot. This first wave shouldn't be too hard. I'm not too positive if you crash to your own, you know, planes, if they'll do any damage, but just try to avoid them. Like right here, try doing that left analog stick and pull it back, and then like I said, just kind of push back. This first one shouldn't be too hard. Like I said, just shoot just a little bit up ahead and you should be good. And then once you take all down all eight of them, you should get into like another little cutscene where you're just flying with no enemies. And then you should get a checkpoint after that, and then that's where the second wave comes in. And I think the second wave is the hardest one because I did die there a few times, but nothing impossible to do. Just a heads up, if you are getting shot a lot, you might just want to start heading down, like fly downwards, and they'll stop shooting you, and then just kind of make your way back up. And then from that, I'm just gonna let it play out, and just hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing, and I hope it really helps. So good luck.
Out from target. Rounds are back. Rounds are back. On our 6. Can't get him off me. Come on, me. One close left. I'll go right. Target area. Give those heavies some room. Cut the chatter. Form up on me. Command, this is 509er.
Alright, so once you're done with the fighter pilots, you're going to head back as Daniels. And what you want to do right now is just run back. You are going to get shot. I don't actually know if you can get killed, but I know I barely make it alive right here, so that was pretty awesome. What they're gonna tell you is, you know, get on the minigun, but I would recommend not to. Okay, your first objective is to try to take down the guy on the half track, because he's the one that can kill you really fast. Okay, after that, just stay on the left, like little pillar right here on this this wall. Just stay there and just pick off whoever you see from the left side. I believe some do pop out from the right side as well, but as you can tell, no one was hitting me from that side, so I was ignoring it. Of course, always check your health. You don't want to, you know, just have just a little bit of health left, and then plus Sussman is right there next to you, so that's pretty good. You're gonna keep on shooting them, and then Pearson's gonna tell you go to the left flank, so just kind of kill just a couple more dudes, and then just head over there. In this little section right here, this is where 2 of the heroic actions are gonna pop out. Okay, I did have trouble with the second one. Okay, so just be sure that some of these can be a little buggy or glitchy. Okay, because even on some tutorials where I was seeing how to do them, like, it was a little iffy and they didn't really tell you when. So the first thing you got to do when you're in the left flank, you have to shoot about 4 to 5 of the enemy soldiers that have like the panzerkers. Okay, they're the ones that are gonna take down your tanks, and just your job is to take them down. Okay. Alright, so now that you see your tanks pushing in, just kind of finish off whatever you can see. And then also check to your left, okay? Try listening, because one of your soldiers is telling you that he needs help. So he's going to be right here on the floor. Just throw a couple smokes, and he's going to be one of those ones that you drag, okay? So just drag him and try not to do what I do, because right here, obviously, I get kind of stuck. So I'm like, hey, what the heck's going on? But this one should be the easy one. Again, just pay attention. You can kind of hear him saying that I need help or something. And then after that, you're gonna go to the center lane with Pearson and all them. And then what's gonna happen here? Always double check that it counted, okay? Because I know it can be a little iffy, especially on the second one, okay? Do not use Pearson's ability just yet. We are gonna need that one, okay? That one is gonna come out very handy right now. So hopefully you still haven't used it. And what's gonna happen now is there's gonna be a couple tanks that are gonna come through the woods, and then they're also gonna throw some smoke grenades, so you can't see them. And then this is where you're gonna use Pearson's ability. Okay, remember, always take advantage of Sussman's ability as well, where he can give you health packs. Remember, you can only carry 4 at a time, so just heads up on that. Try throwing a couple grenades just to see if you can pick off anyone, and then that's when you use Pearson's ability, because it's going to help out a lot. You can probably go on the machine gun. I don't think they can actually see you anyways. So right here, actually, what I do is, you know, I throw my own smoke grenades so that they don't see me either. But I'm actually going to end up moving towards the left side instead of being here in the center, just because it's a lot easier. I don't think the mortar, the one that I picked up right now, does anything. I didn't really hear anything, but again, check your health, and then this is where I would recommend you going over here, especially because this is kind of where you can see the second heroic action a lot better too. Again, so you're gonna take them down, and then here come the pilots. They're gonna help you guys out just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna try to explain the second heroic action. Okay, so the moment you take down the tanks, which you'll see just a little bit, make sure you look to your right, because there's going to be a soldier that's going to be kind of, you know, holding his gun against one of our soldiers. So you got to react quick, and then you got to shoot him. The problem with me was that when I looked over, the guy was killing our soldiers, so it was like, what the heck. You should get a checkpoint right before that too, so just heads up. Here, you got to throw red smoke grenades, okay? My recommendation is throw them a little before the tank, so try predicting where the tank is gonna go, okay? Don't just kind of throw it where they're at. I know I only killed 2, which was weird. There's 3 of them, but I only had to kill 2. So here, this is where I'm gonna get the checkpoint, like I said, just a little bit. Keep on reloading the checkpoint if you don't get the guy, okay? I did this a couple times, and finally, look at, and then this is me here checking. So just heads up on that. Just always keep on checking. And I hope this helped. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you want some more videos like this, and make sure to check out the next one, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Daniels, tell me that radio still works. Affirmative. Call it.